Good day to everyone in the vacation rental business. My name is Richard Evans, and I've been in the vacation rental and condo hotel businesses for over 25 years. And believe it or not, I've served over 4 million guests. Now, I've had condo hotels that were over 300 units, so it's not like I was running around cities serving 4 million vacation rental guests. But I have been heavily involved in the vacation rental business for the past 12 years. I'm heading up a company by the name of Revenue Manager Tools. I would like to present a report that we've created exclusively for the vacation rental marketplace. But the power of the report is not only in the metrics that we generate, but in our ability to provide comparative metrics alongside of your own. Those being average results from companies who share certain similar characteristics to your own. The report is called the Vacation Rental Revenue Report. And it's a report that's similar to comparative reporting that has been provided to hotels for the past 50 years. Now, just like in the hotel industry, in the vacation rental industry, we wish to know how we're performing compared to our competition. So, our company picks a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 10 vacation rental companies, again, who share many of the same characteristics and attributes as your company. And then we take an average of their metrics and present it side by side to your own metrics. Let's take a look at the first report. You can see in report 1 that Sandcastles in the month of July had an occupancy of 75.7 compared to the comp set of 80.5, an average daily rate of 137 compared to the comp set of 160, and a RevPAR of 103 compared to the comp set of 129. Now, as a side note, let's just go down to the running 12 months, just looking at occupancy, because I think it's interesting to see that for the last 12 months we had a 77% occupancy compared to our comp set of 72%. Something occurred in July that caused a major dip in our occupancy. Some of the reports that you're about to see will reveal exactly when this dip occurred, and you can compare it to both your performance last year on the same dates and how your competitive set performed on the same dates this year. Then you'll hone in on why it occurred. In July, Sandcastles is clearly underperforming in all major metrics. But with this information, the operator can take corrective actions. Now, had your competitive set in this period also fallen off at that same time, you know that something in the industry caused the problem. It happens sometimes. I've lived through the Zika mosquito, terrorist attacks, bad weather. But in this case, you can see that the industry outperformed you. There's always a reason. Finally, in this lower section of the report, Sandcastles can compare this year's results to last year's. Report 2 is another great analysis tool. The top section provides a unit type breakdown, and the bottom a revenue channel mix breakdown. You can see that Sandcastles is broken down into 2 categories: coastal and inland. And you can see why we've separated it by just looking at the ADR differential of 154 and 60. The 2 different areas should not be commingled. It would be like comparing apples to oranges. Comparing this top portion to your prior year results would provide you with some great information, and you could tell whether you've progressed or whether you've fallen behind. And again, coupled with other reporting that I'm about to show you, you can determine how to ensure that you're always progressing. The next section of the report is called the revenue channel mix section. I think it's the most powerful of all the reporting that we do. As time marches on, many of the hotel side revenue channels have been watching the vacation rental industry grow, take market share, and they've decided that they'd like to participate in it. Many of the vacation rental companies, however, have no idea of what revenue source options are available to them. So not only does the report allow you to see your own revenue channel mix, but it also allows you to see what's going on in your geographic marketplace and which channels are performing. You may see one or two channels, maybe more, that you aren't participating in and you want to. Knowledge is power. So let's look at the report, and let's look specifically at the vacation rental site channel and how Sandcastles performed in July. This channel would be the combined results of sources like Airbnb, HomeAway, and Flipkey. So Sandcastles brought in 470 room nights, which was 33.5% of all business in July from this channel. We can see that the average daily rate was $155 in this channel. And if you compare that to the average rate of all channels of $137, you can see that this is a top earning channel. If we move across, we can see that this channel has a cost of only 2%. And this makes this channel a compelling choice to use. Now, you may have already spotted this, but here's another interesting takeaway. Your competitive set average contribution from the vacation rental channel is 47% of all business in July. Could that mean that 13% differential could mean that there's some untapped demand that you may be able to exploit in the future? There are other determining factors, but you can see where this would be an important observation for a channel that has a high earning capacity at a very low cost. I'd like to take a very short sidebar, so to speak, and look at this website channel. Only because it is a priority channel, because it's inexpensive. And I will tell you that it's almost always underutilized in any vacation rental company that I've seen. The revenue channel mix report can help you determine the future revenue strategy in your company. And I think it's an excellent way to see where you are in the industry and how you can improve your mix. Report 3 is a day-by-day analysis that you're able to compare to your competitive set. And it really lets you hone in on how you're performing. On any given day, you can see the comparison between you, your competitive set, and your variance in key areas: average daily rate, occupancy percentage, and revenues earned. At the report end, Sandcastles can see how their 60 units would have performed had the company's July metrics been the same as the comp set. And in this case, the comp set outperformed Sandcastles by $5,549. You can review the day-by-day report and hone in on the days in which you underperformed and then ascertain why. Let's talk about your commitment to the process. This is the same, by the way, as is provided to the hotel industry. Your monthly input is very, very easy as can be. The only input needed is that shown on the screen in the white boxes. And this first section here, if you wish, is the only thing you have to fill out. The rest is optional. So, by filling out the top, you'll generate report 1 that you've seen, and that gives you your key metrics compared to your comp set. If you're like me and you wish to see a little bit more, then you can take another 15 minutes and fill the report room type breakdowns or the day-by-days. And so again, it's only the white boxes that have to be filled out. You can see they're few and far between. Not a lot of work, but a lot of information. This input page is all you have to do to fill out to obtain your channel mix report. And It comes directly from your property management system, which spits out a report that allows you to just enter this information in. And finally, this would be your day-by-day input. The system does all the calculations from here and all the comparisons. What you fill out is right here in the white boxes. It's important to know that your information is confidential and never shared with anyone. The only information you or any of our clients receives are averages of a minimum of 4 vacation rental company results and a maximum of 10 vacation rental company results. The confidentiality of your data is of utmost importance to us, and frankly, is the cornerstone of our business. As time goes on, vacation rental owners and operators are getting more savvy, and like their counterparts in the hotel industry, are learning that comparative data creates knowledge and provides a path to higher profitability and greater success. If you have 10 homes or apartments or less in your program, the monthly fee will be $25. The majority of our clients are paying a $45 fee per month. Call me or please fill out the data form that I have attached. We can also backload data so that you can compare your prior years to your current years. Finally, I'm writing a book entitled The Definitive Study of Vacation Rentals, and the last chapter provides quotes from various vacation rental owners and operators. I may call on you for your views, and if you'd like to share something about something that has been intriguing in your vacation rental experience, I'd love to have it. I'd be very pleased to send you a complimentary chapter that discusses the roving nature of our business and the logistics. That chapter is entitled The Roving Service Manager. Just please email me the request to richard@revenuemanagertools.com. The book will be released on July 15th, 2017, and it is chock full of forms, contract language considerations, and checklists. After 25 years, I think I've almost seen it all. Thank you so much.